Hey guys, I'm back. Who would have thought that an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race would drag me out of retirement? And yes, I am retired, guys. Basically, like, have you guys not noticed? Basically, I'm retired because I just didn't have the energy and the time to make videos, and also I'm running out of ideas. But thanks to RuPaul's Drag Race, now I could talk about something goth related. So basically, it all started with the outrage on the internet with regards to the latest episode. As we're recording this, the latest episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I don't really get the outrage, really, because basically the briefing was
a neo-goth look. Think Morticia meets Mugler, Beetlejuice meets Balenciaga, or Elvira meets Saint Laurent.
the queens have to make a goth look, which is mixed with fashion and couture or something like that. And I thought they found a loophole on this because the last time they did a goth runway, people were also outraged by that because it was a goth runway. So people were expecting goth looks, really, like death hawks, unks, fishnets, all that good stuff. But yeah, people were outraged by that. Although I see it more of as their own interpretation of goth fashion. Like, I don't wanna, nitpick that much because at the end of the day, not all the queens are goths, or they didn't went on a goth phase. So I could understand that, right? But with this episode, they mix goth with something else, which is in this case couture and fashion, and they call this neo goth, which is weird because we already have new goth. Why not just call it that? Because new, neo, anyways, whatever. Yeah. So I thought it'd be a loophole, I thought people would be lenient towards, judging their looks. But no, like, people were still expecting, like, oh, there should be like a goth element or whatever. If you put yourself in their shoes, they were put on the spot. Again, they were put on the spot to create a look that is both goth and couture, like Balenciaga, Chanel fashion, right? Not all of these queens know goth fashion. I mean, you can hear them complain about it. Like, they don't know what to do, they don't know what goth fashion is. So, of course, the basic info that they could think of is that goth is equals to black, which is not always the case, but that's their interpretation of it. So there are some queens who leaned on the couture side of the briefing, while others like Nymphia, Dawn, and Q, they got it right. They absolutely got the assignment right? People are so quick to point out the mistakes when it comes to the fashion, but when it comes to the music, it seems that no one's talking, And when you call out someone with regards to like music and they call you an elitist, they call you gatekeeping or whatever. But when it comes to the fashion, it's like that's all you care about. Like, really, that's becoming like a pet peeve of mine. Like, people are so quick to nitpick when it comes to like aesthetics. I think literature, architecture, those are just influences for the goth subculture's aesthetic. And the goth subculture is all about the music. I mean, I am all for team goth is a music subculture argument, right? So, yeah, to me it's all about the music. And what really gave me the ick on this episode is the song choice, like the lip sync song choice. It's Gaga, like the sped up version of Gaga's music, when really, like, the category name is See You Next Wednesday, which is a reference to, I guess, the Netflix series Wednesday. So why not just play Google Map, It's a challenging lip sync song, but if you're a great lip syncer, you can pull it off, right? But no, they had to go with something pop, mainstream, whatever, because it was the trend on TikTok. But yeah, other than that, I don't really care that much for the fashion. I mean, some looks blew me away, some looks were okay, yeah, and some needed some improvements. But really, like, you don't really need to be all black and white, no pun intended. when it comes to fashion, really, because fashion is ever evolving. You create a certain interpretation to the fashion, but when it comes to the music, I think we should be more sensitive with that, since that's the main foundation of the subculture, in my opinion. Okay, I mean, that's what I learned from my other elder goths. It's if that's not what you learn from your elder goths, then whatever, I don't care. But to me, it's a music-based subculture. Goth fashion, it's open for interpretation. Why should we be nitpicky with that when really it's just fashion? There's already like different types of goth fashion, right? There's corporate goth, rockabilly goth, hippie goth, pagan goth, Victorian goth, vampire goth, romantic goth, trad goth, and yeah, there would be more goth styles in the future, new goth styles in the future. So yeah, we should actually be more lenient towards the fashion, because at the end of the day, that's not what the goth subculture is all about. Fashion is not the only thing that's there when it comes to being goth. There's the music, you know, or mindset, whatever that means. Like, I don't really get that statement, like goth is a mindset, but whatever, you do you. But yeah, to me, it's more of the music, and the lip sync song choice could have been better. But other than that, yeah, that's just my take on whatever's happening on the internet right now. And when it comes to me making videos, I don't know. Something might pull me out of retirement again. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. You guys can just follow me on Instagram if you want. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.